Getting off the tee box is one of the biggest challenges for a lot of players, and one of the main reasons being is that they are not completing your swing. If this sounds like you, well, stay tuned. This video is really going to help. Let's get stuck in. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Kerrod here, out on course at Joondalup Resort, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to complete that backswing to ensure you've got enough room and time to get that golf club coming underneath and moving in the direction of your target. Before we get stuck in, please go down below, click subscribe, click that little bell so you get notified of all the great content coming your way. Also, I am available for online coaching. I'll post a link down below. If you want personalized assistance and help with your golf game, I am certainly here to help. All right, on today's lesson, we're talking about those players who start their backswing. Before they get to the top, they'll quickly redirect that golf club. Very often, we see that the club face is open and you're missing way too many fairways. What we see with the professional golfer is they'll have a nice complete rotation all the way to the top of their backswing. There'll be a slight pause and change of direction of what it looks like of the golf club before the target. Now, that pause and the change of direction is very commonly perceived by a lot of players as the end of the backswing and start of the downswing. However, the golf swing is an athletic dynamic motion, and there is actually no pausing itself. It's simply as the golf club is still going back, the lower half starts working towards the target, and that change of direction is a momentary pause of where the club starts to redirect back towards where we want to send the golf ball. So when we get players coming in and they're trying to finish their backswing, they're under the assumption that they need to wind themselves out and then start down. And this in itself creates a slew of inconsistencies. We want to create the golf swing as one motion, not a backswing, not a downswing. They are simply just parts of the golf swing that we use to describe certain elements. So when I'm setting up here, if I'm a player and I start swinging back, I never really get to the top of my swing and I start down, it's just very challenging to get that club face matching back up. And what we're looking for at the top of the swing, as a rough estimate, is about 90 degrees of shoulder turn and about 45 degrees of hip turn. The combination of those will ensure that our body is coiled and loaded up, and we've got enough room as the golf club gets to the top of the swing to come down underneath us out towards our intended target. When you get too quick, you don't complete your backswing, the shoulder turn doesn't turn as far as you'd like. The hips don't turn as far as you'd like. And it just really inhibits the ability to maintain the sequencing of the body, the arms, and the club. And that's what we see the best players in the world do very well and in a repeated fashion. So when I set up next to this ball, how do I ensure that I'm completing my backswing? One of my favorite checkpoints and one of my favorite feels is to get that my right hip pocket, this one right here for the right-hander, well, that's moving all the way back and behind me. And that right there is going to free up my chest to turn way behind. I would even just start off by getting a golf club and just work on obtaining this feeling here, getting the chest winding up, getting the hips winding up, getting that right leg straightening. You can see I put the club in a position here. I got plenty of room to get that down underneath. Now, there's a variety of these that you can do. You can simply just get this club across your shoulders, get to this position here, and just play around with the feelings. What does it feel like to you to achieve that length of backswing? Personally, I like the feeling of getting that right hip pocket behind me. That enables my right leg to straighten, my left leg to flex, and give me plenty of room to shift my direction back towards the target. If you feel like it's more so where you're getting your back facing the target, your chest away, your left shoulder underneath your chin, as long as you've got this reference of this club making this complete turn to the top, that is a great starting point to ensure that you're at least turning enough in the backswing. So let's put it all together. I'm gonna have a practice swing here. When I do have my practice swing, I'm simply just feeling that I'm getting all that turn as much as I possibly can to the top. Feeling nice and free through the body. Lots of rotation. That's the key to getting the most out of your drives. Lining that club face up, very important for a good pre-shot routine. Set my body, get the feeling one last time. Big hip turn, big shoulder turn, let it go. That one really rocketed off the face, and a lot of that was due to the fact that I did have enough turn in the backswing. So if you're struggling off the tee, you're finding it really hard to not get quick, not complete that swing and get the club underneath you, well, try simple swing thoughts such as this, getting that hip pocket turning back, getting the chest turning back, and it could really make a massive difference to your driving. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you've got any questions, please ask me below. Please like and subscribe. But until next time, I'm Kerrod Gray. Thanks for watching.